Hey everyone, it's Jonathan. Welcome back to my channel. I'm the host of Pod Save Our History. It is June 28th. Pride Month is not over just yet, as today the Supreme Court released a key decision regarding transgender rights. Today we got some pretty good news out of the Supreme Court's shadow docket. If you don't know what the shadow docket is, it's basically when petitioners go to the court and ask them to take up a case, and then they say no, and they don't give a reason. And that's why it's called the shadow docket. In the case Gloucester County School Board versus Gavin Grimm, the Supreme Court declined to take up an appeal. The case involves Gavin Grimm, a transgender student who transitioned from female to male during his freshman year, changing his name legally and undergoing hormone treatment. The high school principal originally gave Gavin permission to use the male bathroom, but after outrage from parents and the community, the school board adopted a policy that restricted bathroom use to the biological sex from a person's birth. Gavin was forced to use a private bathroom in the nurse's room of his school. He says that this had the effect of humiliating him and interfered with his education. This case was originally settled during the Obama administration when the Department of Education under President Obama issued a directive that transgender students should be allowed to use the restrooms that are affiliated with their gender identity. But in 2017, when the Trump-era Department of Education took over, the policy was rescinded. The case went to the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals in Richmond, Virginia, where the court argued that refusing to allow Gavin to use the restroom that is affiliated with his gender identity deprived him of his rights under Title IX of the U.S. Code. The school board then appealed to the Supreme Court, and today, in rejecting that appeal, the case is officially remanded to the decision of the Fourth Circuit, which allows Gavin to use the restroom affiliated with his gender identity. It's important to note that in the Supreme Court's denial to hear the appeal, Justices Thomas and Alito, conservative-leaning justices, said that they would take up the case. This is a win for transgender students who are fighting for the rights to use the bathroom of their choice in schools. The fact that Justices Thomas and Alito would have agreed to take up the case reflects the broader dilemma for LGBTQ Americans, which is that the conservative majority on this case has an increasing appetite to take up cases relating to LGBTQ rights, especially when those rights are in conflict with religion. If you like this video, please give it some love by clicking the like button below. Again, I invite you to hit the subscribe button because I'm going to be releasing a video in the coming weeks about the general arc of cases before the Supreme Court over the past 6 years since gay marriage was legalized that have been progressively and subtly removing the rights of LGBTQ Americans. Thank you so much for watching. You can catch all of the links to my social media channels in the comments below. You can also subscribe to my podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. My podcast is entitled Pod Save Our History, and it launches officially with weekly updates on August 3rd. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.